Hezzo to you. I'm Sir Ian McKellen, and Debs is here because we all have one of these side of our skin. I know, we forget sometimes that we all have skeletons that are all skeletons. Maybe we do. Every of us all. Every one of us all and is a animated skeleton being a human being. Thus, we are all creatures of nature. Hey creatures, I want to tell you a bit about what I'm presenting here. You know, a preview, a pitch, a little description of this menu. So we are all, as maybe you've noticed I've been saying over and over and over again, we are all creatures of nature. But the system / society has lied too many times, making us more lost than a raccoon midday. That is the best I could come up with. That's the best metaphor I could come up with in the moment. Please help. So it's time we remember who we are before society, Western society, told us who we should be. But that begs the question, what is human nature? There is no one answer. Of course not. No one answer or any answer. I don't know. That's what we're here for. But regardless, there are incredible stories of the human experience to be heard that we can glean something from. So here on this channel so far, we've been gathering context thus far so we can better discuss our division as humans of Earth, creatures of nature, people of this country, and people of this planet. Creatures of Nature is about bringing our species together for a lot of reasons. Please bear with me. I promise there are many intriguing treat. So some themes here on this channel, starting off strong with all creatures of nature being equal, which again, creatures of nature is Homo sapiens, you and I, and all humans. Human rights for all humans. And since we're all equal, but we don't have equal rights, that is something I want to dig into throughout my life and dedicate my life to addressing as best I can. Also offer to you on this channel, through my other places on the interwebs to reach people, I share how anyone can take action. If I can, you can. Anyone can take action to create a more humane world. Got that, and boom, another big theme, loving nature and thus loving ourselves, and thus loving nature, as they are much of the same. Originally from nature, creatures of nature, you getting this, it's coming together, you're seeing the package. Yeah? No? Maybe? Okay. Well, I got more to add to that package. In the spirit of sharing what I learn as I go, what I've learned, and what I can offer from living through self-hate to self-love, which is ongoing and never ending. And sometimes I want to perform. Give you something that words can't or can't give very well. Some form of art could express better, and also I just would want to express it that way instead of through words. Right, so what one can sort of expect from this channel right now is that it will ebb and flow as we go. You can expect change. The way I talk, the way I describe my channel, my views, everything is subject to change. Which is fitting, you know, because that's what humans and just about everything else does. We have that only constant. We'll be wrapping up the brief but needed American history series that is hopefully providing some context to our current day crisis, you know? Yeah, I also aim to offer one of the most crucial components of human life that we are sorely lacking, it seems, which is nuance. The nuance of life, of humans, the paradox of people, digestible. I hope to offer it in a more digestible way. A big thing here on my channel is I offer questions. Questions are endless and keep us evolving and learning. I learn from you. I offer learning to you. No matter what, learning is happening wherever I go. That's what I'm always doing. Learning. Big questions include, but are not limited to, how human nature works in these systems, how human nature makes these systems, these human-made systems that are anti-human. One of the biggest themes that many installments here will explore is one of the most unthinkable things to me, and I just want to say that that is one of the reasons why I'm doing this. I don't in any way understand how can humans dehumanize each other? How can humans dehumanize each other and ourselves? Yeah, that's pretty hard for me to digest, so I would love your thoughts on how to approach these things, how to go about it. Hang on, folks. What is coming here and now? Well, I'm really excited for this new series that will be ongoing, which is to get interviews rolling. So a new ongoing series of interviewing humans from all walks of life, right? All creatures of nature. I'm thinking of calling it just Conversations with Creatures of Nature, but do you like that name for this series? Taking suggestions, please drop them off down below. Thank you. Offering number 55. Thank you for bearing with, please bear with, because to get it all really gives you the whole picture. If people just watch a few seconds of something and so they don't get the full context, and there's just no way the full context can be given in just a few seconds, so please bear with. Offering number 55. This topic is way more gone into on my Substack, but definitely worth noting. Reflecting on biking from Ohio to DC for climate action I did a year-ish ago, breaking out of my bubble, searching for unity in our humanity in this divided country. Dear folks, here we go. You did it, okay? Lastly and logistically, to bring it all together, I want to formally introduce you here on my channel to Creature. Creature, a tree spirit that can shape into a human-like being for the purpose of observing and experiencing human behavior. Creature gives us the opportunity to look at ourselves through non-human eyes, a common archetype used for good reason. It's like a mirror, a goofy mirror. Creature will be giving its comments, or findings rather, in videos to come, so look out for that. Well, that's what's on the menu. What'll you be having? Please subscribe. In other words, if you will, Creatures of Nature is a movement of remembering or returning to freedom, to be human without inhumane systems. You are all a part of Creatures of Nature as humans. Creatures of Nature is a collective, since togetherness is the essence of Creatures of Nature. So I mean, it's what makes sense. It should be, and I want it to be, a collaboration. It has to be a collaboration. It just is a collaboration. Since it's learning about human nature, it has to include all humans. So that means you. Yes, you. And I hope for as many people as possible to be involved in these creations. Whoever you are watching this, you could potentially be in a Creatures of Nature project of some kind if you wanted to be. Isn't that cool? Isn't that exciting? I love that. Okay, if you've made it to this, thank you. I just wanted to give you the full picture, so thank you. So, you rock, my friend. And with that, let's rock and roll! Dear Creatures of Nature, much love to you. Peace.